later stages of the season. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And we are underway in Southern California. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he is just absolutely marvelous to watch throw a football. That's something I could do all day long, watch him throw routes versus air. But he's even more impressive when their body's on the field, and he's creating with big throws downfield.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. The numbers for him from a week ago, 23 carries, 89 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Throw inside, complete. That's Hampton. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. This defense for the Jets, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
On first down, hits Hampton, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. When you talk about this Jets defense, they've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33.
16 yards. And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Here's Herbert. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Chargers, first down. First and
Herbert 10 back to the air. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Chargers offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their second possession. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines throwing for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. It's
Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down to the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Chargers, first down.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Toward the pylon, caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Rashad White, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Leading them out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
And despite the 3 touchdown passes he threw, there's a lot to work on this week, wasn't there?
Oh, ton of interception.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going really with almost a 1-to-1 ratio, that's not going to work for you well at all. Not over the long haul. The beauty, though, somehow found a way to win.
Yeah, they still got the win last week. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Jets.
They'll drop to throw. Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st down, Jets.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. stopped short of the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Check him up. Check the ball.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. This is Smith with a grab. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
Looking to throw. To the left side, he's got the tight end Taylor. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Mason Taylor from 6 yards away. And the Jets take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a fast footwork by White. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. That one complete to McCarthy. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. From the 50, here's Herbert. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You know, I've been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll work inside here. Hampton trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now this one finds McConkey. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Herbert now. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10.
Slot man moves right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
A run once more with Hampton. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers first down.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Justin Herbert looking to pass to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Here's Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of will.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Go. Let's go.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Chargers.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 48-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Harris has it over the middle. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Herbert back to the air. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Pass to the sideline and put it in. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Herbert. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Second down and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
On the give, this is Hampton. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on third down. Herbert. That is caught. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Trey Harris, 35 yards. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive, as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. It's caught. Smith. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And they're going to speed things up here.
7 yards. And it's third down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. That he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll give to Hall. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Slide for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sport. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
Now that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Mason Taylor. A gain of 12. 1st down, New York.
Paul want to give up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the Chargers' 49-yard line.
Here's Hall again. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. More from L.A. in a moment. Here's 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, New York.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Straight ahead is Hall. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 130 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 2nd down and a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
At the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, Jets.
18 Cardinal.
They'll run with Hall. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, touchdown Jets! A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. The big play to start them out has them at the 45 already. Again, it's Hampton. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running, because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. It's the fullback. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And New York set to take the field. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 155 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Hall again. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Deion Henry. And the Chargers are right back in this football game. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Herbert. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He's got his target. That's complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the Jets' 46-yard line.
Herbert now. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Jets will take over possession here up at the 44. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand. They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Read option, this is White. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now second and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's Herbert. This is White on the screen. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Rashad White with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And New York set to take the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Adafe Owe in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And he's got this down to the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
And the Chargers, first down.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Lamb McConkey, 26 yards. And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Jets, 34.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So the Jets now down by 4, 2:13 remaining. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 176 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith.
First down pass.
Here comes second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
They'll look to throw.
At the 45-yard line.
This pass out wide to Hall. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First down.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good-sized play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's a give to Hall. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line.
First down, New York.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Hall again on 2nd down. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And the tides have turned. Now all eyes shift to the Chargers, trailing by a field goal. A little under 50 seconds to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the ballots, barring a late score. Herbert to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. Inside the 10. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And New York set to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He's back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
He'll look to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
His kick is good.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
19-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. And the Jets are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single